Hey guys, welcome to my channel. How's everybody doing today? In today's video, I will be talking to you about some financial transfers I did in the month of May. So I'm calling them the May money moves, and I'm going to do this once a month. And this was inspired by Katie of the House here on YouTube. She does a Transfer Tuesday where she talk about all the transfers she's done, you know, as far as staying within budget. And also, Hey K Budgets. I like the way she talk about her budget monthly and what she can do different. So that inspired me to go ahead and do something similar. So I'll do this at the end of every month. So these are all the money moves I made, and the purpose of this is to keep me accountable and just to keep me inspired. It's not to brag about anything. It's not to make anyone feel a certain way about where they are in their journey. Don't compare your life to my life, because there are a lot of variables behind the scenes that I don't share in my journey, you know, only because of privacy reasons, but I share as much as I can. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. So I'm gonna talk to you about the money move, positive money moves I made, and something that fell through. So you know, this real life over here, everything is not gonna always go your way. And yeah, so I want to share that part too. And I also want to share with you some things that we're looking forward to in the month of June. So let's go ahead and get started. So I got 8 money moves that I made. If you've been following my channel, you've probably seen some of them on my community post. First thing is, I am a Christian, so my husband and I pay our tithe. That's one money move that we made. We pay 10% of our net income, and we are not ashamed to share that. Second money move I made was, I do the zero out challenge, where I zero out the balance in my checking account before payday. So my husband and I both get paid every other Wednesday. So Tuesday night I would zero out the balance, and whatever the last four, I do the last 4 digits, whatever those last 4 digits are, I would transfer them to one of my sinking funds, and I just rotate each sinking fund each week. So I haven't done the one for paycheck number 4. So we're going to do the first 3 paychecks so you can get an idea. So I transferred $90.34 to my new car fund, paycheck number 1 of May. Paycheck number 2, I transferred $41.95 to my 1 month ahead fund. Paycheck number 3, I transferred $3 because the last 4 digits was 0365. $3.65 to my annual renewal sinking fund. So that's it for that. The third thing I did was contributed to all of my binders for the month of May. So my high priority binder got $250 this month. It usually gets $200, but I gave it an extra $50 because my husband got a tax refund. And family binder usually gets $120. I gave it an extra $30 because of the tax refund as well. I contributed $250, the minimum, to my retirement binder, $180 to my new home binder, $100 to my low priority binder, and $150 to my travel and vacation binder. So that's a total of $1,080 that went to sinking funds this month. And the fourth thing I did was completed some challenges. Yay! So I did complete the $1,000 car fund. $500 went to car maintenance, and $500 went to new car. And I also completed a $50 savings challenge, and I will put that towards my credit card that I'm paying off. Yeah. So the next move I made was we paid off a credit card. Yay! So if you've been watching my journey, you know I have 2 credit cards and a car loan that we're trying to pay off. So that's the 5th thing. So stay tuned to see what other the remaining money moves I made in May. Let's continue this. The 6th money move I made was I opened up a Moo account, and that is an investing app, and I transferred $100 from my retirement investment fund to invest in some dividends. So I purchased 1 share of Realty Income, and that's just a real estate stock. So yeah, and yeah. So that's what I did. So I have Moo app, and I have the M1 Finance app. And the seventh thing I did was I got 2 months ahead on my rent. Yay! So, you know, we are mortgage free, but I also have an apartment because I work out of town. So I took advantage of the magic months, and I got 2 months ahead on my rent. So the lease is due to be renewed in August, so that's when I'll pay rent again. So I'm paid up for May, June, and July. And so that's going to help me to put that money that I normally transfer to my rent sinking fund account. I'll be using that in saving challenges. And the eighth thing I did, I completed 5-minute saving challenges. Yay! And that was a total of $232, and that $232 will go towards the credit card that I'm presently working on. So those are the 8 positive money moves I made. And one thing that I did do that fell through is I was in the process of purchasing my first rental property. I'm not interested in being a landlord or anything, but this was an opportunity that was brought to me years ago, and I just said if it ever came available again, I would take advantage of it. And it's the rental property next door to me. My sister lives in it. It's an older home, but you know, after praying and seeking God, I just, you know, of course I ended my prayer, God, if this is not for me, you just block it. And that's what he did, because they could not clear the title. So I lost $1,400 because I ended up having to get an appraisal on my house because I was getting a equity line of credit against my house since it was paid off. And I also got an inspection on the house next door and some more fees. So I ended up spending $1,400 that came out of our buffer account, but that's okay. It was just a lesson learned. I'd rather spend $1,400 than be caught up in, you know, a property illegally. So yeah, so that fell through, and I just wanted to share that here on my channel to let you know that, you know, everything doesn't always go the way you plan. Sometimes it's a blessing. And the things we're looking forward to in the month of June is I have a state income tax, so $1,500. Hopefully I'll get it, and I'll put it, you know, wherever it's needed at the time. My husband has a $400 income tax he's looking for as well. And at my job that I love so much, they have agreed to pay us an additional $12 to $20 more an hour on top of overtime when we are short staffed. So that's a great incentive. So yeah, so I'll be taking advantage of that. You know, I'm not going to sign up unless they're paying extra. So yeah. So that's it. Those are all the money moves. Let me know in the comment section what money moves you made during your journey. And so yeah, this really is going to help keep me accountable so I can kind of see what I'm doing and have done and need to do. So yeah, I'm glad I decided to do this video. So that's it. This is Miss V. I'm going to always show you a way to save. Thank you, and have a nice day.